So what we're doing today, guys, is we're gonna brew our beer, right? So quick little talk about the process, just so you guys know what we're doing. We're gonna start with some grain. This is our crushed barley. If you want to take a little smell of it, you can kind of get an idea of what the base of the beer will
Smells like
taste
cereal.
like. Yeah, it totally does. We're gonna put that into a nice warm water bath at about 152 degrees, hopefully, and that will convert the starches in the barley to sugar. So that's the first step of the process. It's basically like making a big tea almost. We call it a mash. And from there, we'll filter the liquid off into the brew kettle, boil it up with some hops to give it some aroma and flavor, and then we'll transfer it to a fermenter and throw the yeast in. And that's pretty much the whole process. Yeah, and I'll just go mash in.
Okay, let's do it.
My name's Nyroh. I'm the new bass player for Authentic Sellout. I've been playing music for a little over 20 years now, so really excited to get this opportunity to play with an established local band that's doing a lot of stuff. It's already done a lot of stuff, and we're here making a beer right now at a local brewery, so life is pretty good. So my name's Nyroh. Hopefully you'll see me around.
This one is a mash time. It's where we extract the sugars from the barley, and that will convert the starches in the barley to sugar. Then we rack the wort off because this vessel has a false bottom in it, which basically helps filter the grain, so we can pull the clean liquid into our brew kettle, which will be the next vessel we use.
Okay, you got it. Go on up, okay? I'll hit you with that. I'll try not to fall in.
Awesome. Now just start stirring it up a bit.
Alright, let's get them all hydrated.
This is so cool, dude.
Alright, you're up, Nyroh.
Yep.
Back.
Yeah. So we're mashing in right now. In about an hour, we're going to transfer that mash water over to the brew kettle, and from there, we're going to boil it with some hops to give it a little bit more flavor, concentrate the sugars down. Then we're going to chill it and put it into a fermenter with some yeast. And over the course of the next few weeks, that will turn the wort, which is the liquid we get from the extraction, to beer. As you can see, it's really starchy looking right now, very milky. In an hour, this liquid will look a lot more amber colored and clear. So these starches are going to convert to sugars.
Sweet. Break time.
Whose beer is this? Mine now.
Then we're gonna play some Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Hey, you're going to play some Pac-Man.
You haven't even seen the man cave yet.
Or shuffleboard.
I was just looking around.
Oh no, it's a speakeasy. You won't find it. I'm here at Division 23 Brewing Co. What are we doing today, Eric?
Today we're brewing our collaboration brew with Authentic Sellout. It's going to be a San Diego Pale Ale, and it's actually mashing in right now. Found out that I love beer when I tried a Stone Pale Ale one time. From there, me and my friend who introduced me to the beer, we decided to start homebrewing and trying to make ourselves beer that tasted at least as good or close to as a beer we were able to buy at the craft beer store. So I did that for about 7 years. After doing that, I realized I wanted to become professional, make money doing this. So I was going to UCSD for my undergrad. Found out they were starting a UCSD brewing program, and I joined that. After about 2 years, I got a job at a brewery here in Scripps Ranch called O'Sullivan Brothers. There I met my now good friend Kyle, who works at UCSD brewing program, but at the time, he actually came and started working here at Division 23.
Oh, Saved by the Bell. What does that mean, Eric?
That means that it's time to go check our mash and start the circulation on it. so that we can get ready to sparge over to our kettle. So we'll get back to this interview later.
Cool.
Yeah, see, look at this. It's already coming in a lot less melty, a lot less grainy looking.
Oh yeah.
Almost more like beer.
Yeah.
Like a hazy beer.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
All right, so what we're doing now is we're transferring our wort from our mash tun to the kettle, separating the liquid from the grain. We're also adding fresh water on top of our mash or grain in order to rinse off any remaining sugars and starches and get them into our brew kettle. That way we can boil them down, concentrate them, get it nice and sweet for the yeast to enjoy and make alcohol for us. So this is the garage of BMG, which is a HVAC sales company. They do HVAC for commercial places like Legoland, hotels, new construction. And the two of the guys that work there were super into beer, started homebrewing down here in this garage. Eventually they're like, hey, why don't we just open up a brewery? And they named it Division 23 because in the building code world, Division 23 are the people that come in and do the HVAC stuff.
Cheers to Kellen.
Here's the
So hey, let's go check out the
speakeasy.
Welcome to our secret lair. Old school. Yeah, you got Galaga, you got Pac-Man, you got all the classics. We got darts, we got sports, we got
And this
another
is for
TV
rent.
over here.
We have 10 pages, 60 games.
Oh my gosh, dude.
You basically have an hour and a half now.
Technology rhymes!
So we can feed the animals.
Here's the grain.
Part of the beer.
Look at that. So we're basically just getting up to boil right now. You see the protein head is starting to break up. It's also forming, kind of like when you're making pasta. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna monitor the head on this wort, and if it gets too high, we're gonna turn the heat off, cycle it off and on until the head breaks, and we get a nice boil for about an hour. Very small bitter addition.
God, that smells good.
That's just enough to bounce out the amazing hops we're gonna add here in a few minutes. So let's add that in now. These are the hops we're putting in the Authentic Sellout here. Look at that. Smells like tropical fruitness, the dankest weed you've ever smelled in your life, and a little bit of lemon all mixed together. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be fruity, light, and flavorful. I can't wait to try this in Authentic Sellout's San Diego Pale Ale. It's gonna be amazing.
That's right. I can't wait to try this.
Ooh.
Grab Sulo. All right.
Get that up on the ladder, open her up, don't drop anything in if you can help it.
In the whole bottle.
Great.
Nice shot.
Close that manhole if you would.
Come down and try their beer. They have their beer here. It's released tonight. Get your stickers. Pretty good.
Hey kids, drink beer and ride skateboard.
Easy to drink, but also distinctly San Diego. Has some bitterness to it, a little bit of hop, a lot of hops to it.
Right. And what were the hops again? What kind were they?
Strata.
Amy, what do you think of our beer?
It's really good. I like it. So this is lighter, but it's got a little punch to it.
And we went with a little bit different from what you guys originally wanted, but I think it works to San Diego.
This is way more classy.
Yeah.
what we know is real. They're trying to destroy the American dream. They're trying to deny what we know is real.
There he is. That guy made our beer. Let's give a big round of applause for Eric Stubbs. Division 23, thank you.
This is good beer. I enjoy it. It's refreshing, light, something you can drink easily. I love IPAs. This is kind of right up my alley. It's got a little bit of the piney flavor to it. American Dream. American Dream. I'm living the American Dream right here at the Casbah. I love when bands do this, and more importantly, when breweries do it with bands. It's a cool opportunity to promote beer and local music. Sounds like a win-win.